Well, it has been a shocking week, and maybe not as bad as some people have had, but it's been a pretty miserable week. I'm going to tell you about it as we drive along. So anyway, welcome on board the car for today's drive along here in Guernsey, and we're driving from the east coast sort of towards the west coast. We're heading to Sunray Park, and we've got a nice inland route today, so you can enjoy this one. So no coasts at all. We're down some small little roads, small little lanes. Enjoy the scenery, and I'll talk about things as we go. But I hope everyone's doing well. I don't know what it's like where you live at the moment, but there's a lot of sickness round. A lot of sickness in Guernsey. There's the dreaded COVID. There's coughs and colds, which are just a normal cough and cold. And there's another bug going round which people aren't feeling well with. And this week has been pretty difficult. Mainly because my whole family's been sick. So we've had my wife, she hasn't been very well. My daughter has unfortunately got COVID. And my son, who's only 4 months old, he's been coughing like crazy. So yeah, so very difficult. So we've had to stay home. We haven't technically had to. You don't need to, but my wife's had to stay home obviously because we couldn't send Sienna to preschool, and obviously Jude couldn't go to preschool neither because we probably thought he had it as well. So I've had to cancel work, we've had to go to doctor's appointments, we've had no sleep, everyone's been up, not well. It's been pretty tough going. So I was really pleased to get out and do this drive along, get away from it all. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one. Let me know in the comments if you've had your whole household wiped out with a bug or whatever. It's sort of, you lose a week of your life, don't you? Everything changes. Didn't go anywhere. Going for a lot of paracetamol or Calpol for the younger ones. But yeah, so we're all feeling better now, which is good. But only probably from yesterday everyone started feeling better. So there we go. So that's been my week. But life goes on. Anyway, if you do want to see more videos all about Guernsey, got drive-alongs and walk-alongs. I live here, and this channel is dedicated to what it's like living on the little island of Guernsey. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can click the subscribe button. And as usual, if you do like this video, you can simply let me know by hitting the thumbs up button. If you are watching this from anywhere, I don't know, maybe outside of the UK, let me know what you think of the roads and how does it differ from where you live in the world, or is it very similar? I know a lot of people say, certainly people that are visiting Guernsey from around the UK and things, they say Guernsey tends to be like a village style. It reminds them of a little village, like a little community. It's just you can't leave the village, that's all there is. There's no motorways, there's no A roads, things like that. So people would also say that Guernsey feels very quiet, which it is compared to other places. But yeah, I'm just interested in your thoughts. Also, let me know where you're commenting from in the world. Let me know where you live. And I'll be interested to see, because I know it's quite a unique little place here. I know it looks quite a bit different. So we've got temporary speed limit here. We've got 20 miles per hour. This building on the right's just all been done up. This was grow limited, but it looks like it's all been renovated. I wasn't planning on going quite this route, but some diversions to follow. But yeah, anyway, let me know in the comments Always good to know. And as usual, anything you want to mention, if I drive past your old house, if any comments are good, always love reading them. Right, I've got a hill start here. How good's my hill start? There we go. Look, I didn't stall and I didn't reverse backwards. Maybe 8 out of 10. Look at these greenhouses on the left. So years ago, if you're not aware, and I know a lot of you probably know Guernsey history better than me, but if you're not aware, the tomato industry was very big. So you used to export tomatoes all around the world. A lot of greenhouses. There's quite a few greenhouses. If you look back at some of my drive-alongs, you'll see a lot of collapsed greenhouses where, you know, they've just all overgrown inside and they're collapsing, and at one point in history they were very busy, and they've been left. The tomato industry is no more at all in Guernsey, which was a big thing. The finance industry is very big in Guernsey, and we also do flowers as well. I don't know really how many flowers we do. I know we still export flowers. I'm not really sure, but I know the tomato thing's pretty much gone. Alright, let's follow it round. Take a left into Pont Valiant Lane. So this is a tight little road, and most of these roads, if you're wondering, they are two-way. People say to me, oh, it's all one way. It's not. It's two-way road. So just down this road we have, if you look on the right there, can you see those red brick houses? Those are what we call states houses, or states housing. It's basically the government of Guernsey, the states of Guernsey housing. So what's the best way to describe it? If you're from the UK, the similar or the very same would be council houses. So those are there, and we have quite a few states housing around the island. Some is quite nice locations. There's some down Lille, right by the beach. So we have got a form of council houses in Guernsey, but as you know, we've got our own government here, the states of Guernsey, so we're self-governing, so it's all a little bit different. We have different laws here as well compared to the UK, but it seems to work most of the time. This yellow line coming up is one of the places in Guernsey which is quite common. You'll come to a yellow line and you can't see, you've got not very good visibility. You can't really see left or right, so there's normally mirrors. You probably, I don't know if you saw that, we just went past, there's a mirror on a pole just to my left, and if you look at the mirror it shows you what's coming from the right. Then that stops you from creeping right over the yellow line. So a quick check and off. So the mirrors, I don't know if that's just a Guernsey thing. I wouldn't have thought so, but we have a lot of mirrors in hedges, on like branches, or they're on logs, or they're on a post or something, and they're angled so you can see traffic coming when you haven't got very good visibility. They're very handy, but you do have to be careful with them because the objects can appear, or cars can appear further away or closer. I can't remember which way it is, but I've been caught out a few times where I thought a car is a certain distance away, then you pull out and actually closer than you think. So you do have to be a little bit careful of those if you're using them. So we're coming up to Sunray Park, which is a really nice park. It's got huge, well, I say huge, it's Guernsey, it's not huge, but for Guernsey it's a nice open place. You've got the park for the kids to play in. You've also got a huge open field area where there's docks and there's paths to walk around. It's a really nice place. Really nice cafe as well there. You have something to eat, so I'll show you where it is. It's just a little bit further along on the right. There's quite a few care homes down this road. I go to quite a few of these for my work. There's Sunray Manor on the left. There's Maison de Beauvoir on the right, a bit further back. And there's also St John's Care Home, which is in the park. I'll show you that because I think we'll be able to see it. Sunray Manor is just there on the left, just past it. So there's an entrance in the right here, and this is how you get into Sunray Park. There is another entrance round the back as well with a car park, so you can. There's a few ways, but really nice walking around here. Was particularly quite nice. In we go. This is Sunray Park. So you see, there's a lot of trees. There's a park to the right. You might be able to see that. Yep, the kids are playing there. And can you just see through the trees on the left? There's that big grand building. See it? It's in a really nice place. That is now a care home, St John's Care Home, where I work. Sometimes part of my job is to go there. But really nice. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Hope you enjoy the drive along. As usual, click the screen to watch the video. And if you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. Until the next time, take care. I'll see you again soon.